Also first at 4, a local neighborhood feeling a sense of relief after help from our 19 News team. Over the weekend, part of their street started caving in. First at 4, Aria Janelle walks us through the work that is now being done, all to keep the dozens of people who live and drive on that street safe.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Chris Castell is feeling hopeful today after city crews showed up to start fixing the hole in front of her home in Cleveland's Tremont neighborhood on West 11th and Auburn. This is what the hole looked like on Sunday.
It's very deep, and I know it was smaller, and then cars were going over it, and then when I had looked out, I saw like chunks of the street by it.
Castell says a neighbor placed this cone near that hole, but that wasn't enough. Scared for the safety of others, she called the Public Works Department on Saturday afternoon.
Then again at, I think it was 11:52 p.m. that same night after I kept hearing the thump, thump, thump.
On Sunday, Castell says someone from the city placed this barrel over the hole.
If somebody comes around the corner off Auburn onto 11th, they're not going to see that, you know, or especially at night.
This is when the 19 News team stepped in. On Monday, we reached out to the city about that hole and the safety concerns. They told us this was actually a cave-in, saying in part, quote, "These typically require more in-depth repair work, but our team is prioritizing so that it gets fixed ASAP."
And I know they're busy and stuff, but they need to put like a grate or something down, I feel.
Which is exactly what they did. Just a few hours after we spoke to the city, a crew came out and put a metal board over that hole. Then on Tuesday and Wednesday, the city had other crews out working to find the cause of the cave-in, assuring neighbors that the area is safe and they aren't worried that the street will cave in anymore. According to the city, the WPC team will continue repair work tomorrow, which will include excavation that will help determine the appropriate next steps to ensure everything gets fixed. Castell tells me she's thankful not only to the city, but for the 19 News team.
It really does feel good because I feel without you, I would have just been calling and calling and calling until it would have been something more major.
I did reach out to the city to see how long this process should take. I'm told there's still a couple of checks and balances that need to be done before they can give me a deadline. Here in Cleveland, I'm Aria Janelle, 19 News.